What's happening? We back. Another episode of RLP. We got a new guest in again. It's your boy Joe.
It's Amp. What's good? Like he said, another episode of RLP, man. So let's go ahead and get into it, man. We got a special guest in the building. Let him introduce himself.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. DJ HiRihanna. You already know what the hell going on, man.
Yes,
What's
sir,
up?
Man. Yes, sir. Yeah, we were chopping up for a minute. We should have recorded all that shit. I think we all might have to put that behind the scenes, man. So let's go ahead and just kick it. Just go ahead and go into it, man. Just go ahead. Where you from? Because I know you from Toronto, so I'm just gonna spoil that.
Yes, sir. Toronto.
Damn. Okay, so how long you been in Jax?
No, I ain't gonna count. I've been in Jax for a little minute. My dad actually got like a good job out here, so we actually moved when I was pretty young. But we used to go like literally every summer. We used to go right back to Toronto.
Got you.
All right.
You listen to Drake's new album?
Oh yeah. Come on now. I was waiting for it. Come on now. I was waiting for it. Yes, that motherfucker is fire. If you think that motherfucker trash, I don't know if you know music now, but
right.
he put one together. It might not be for your ears, but it's for somebody's ears. Someone is rocking out to that bit right now.
So let me ask you. So a bunch of people were saying it was ass. I know you seen the little backlash.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I guess people thought it was just gonna be like all rappity rap and shit. So you a DJ and shit. So you be in the club scenes, you be in the parties and shit.
Mm-hmm.
You think that Drake gonna ring off in the parties?
Oh, definitely. Well, what's it called? It's all about the right scene. That's all it really is, bro. Like a lot of people fail to realize that all clubs are not the same. Like when you go to you might get a Miami vibe. They might throw it in Miami vibe and you be just vibing. All of a sudden they just slipping in and you still vibing. They just go to the next song. You just was in the club vibe and you didn't even know it. But
right.
it just really it's all about placement with those songs. Like know where to play it, when to play it, and that's where they really be winning at with marketing and stuff like that.
All right, so
You ain't playing that in Jax.
Well, there's a couple clubs you can slip. You might slip it in with your Miss or maybe a Club Heavy. You might get away with it, but
right.
Yeah. It's just the areas there.
So you feel like if you was to play that shit in Miami, to ring off, but like in Jacksonville, not so much.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like when you go to Miami, it's like a whole different market though. So like, especially compared to, there's more European, there's more diverse cultures out there. Rather than Jacksonville, it's more predominantly black people who are going out and really going to the club scenes and stuff like that. Well, in certain areas, but you do have there's like a good college crowd with a lot of mixed people, or where you can get those away with. So
let me ask you this: so when you be DJing all over in different cities and shit, do you like peak like the demographic and whatnot for each city?
Oh, definitely.
Let's say y'all about to go out to like Minnesota or some shit. Like, do you just like play like, I don't want to use that word. Do you play like white people music? I'm about to use another word. But I don't want to be too problematic on here. Like, do you just play like?
Oh no, what's it called? So like, I'm one of the people who real deal sit there and go online and look up what's the top hottest songs in this area. And if I can't really find something, or I'll ask somebody who I know from that area, I'll be like, okay, bro, what's the songs y'all really be listening to? Yeah. Just so that I know right before I go on stage, I can play or try to aim for that same different demographic type shit.
Right.
Have you ever like been to a city like you try to like gauge the demo and then like you just go out there and you just see a completely different crowd than what you expected?
Oh, definitely. That happens all the time, especially when we went on tour. But that shit was, you'll think you going to like the most hood spot. You like, oh yeah, what's it called? This place is so hood, and then you get there, it's just straight white people in there. Well, not really. I want to say white people, but it's like a mixed crowd, and you can really slip in down there anything you want type shit. And then really, what's it called? A lot of the times, like hood songs are good for like a good like amount of like your, I wouldn't say really hood songs, but like your Jeezys and along those lines. But those are really good for like some, you might get away with some if they got like a somewhat of a diverse track, if you get what I'm saying. Yeah. But it just depends really.
I bet there's been some places where you'd be like, man, it's probably gonna be like nothing but like white people out here, ain't gonna be that many black people. Then you get out there,
definitely
nothing but black people.
I'll be like, yep, perfect.
Perfect. You know it's funny, I was watching, y'all probably seen this too, on the movie Belly, how the dudes was like from Nebraska and they was just like hood niggas from Nebraska.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And I was like, bro, when you hear Nebraska, you think it's like nothing but like white people out there. Then like you seen them niggas out there? They were just out there selling drugs and shit. I was like, damn, that's crazy.
It's crazy. One of my homeboys, he from what's it called? He was stationed in Alaska, and he was like, bro, there's tons of black people out here, and it really blew my mind. I'm like, damn, for real? He was like, yeah, bro, it's like a little cult or a little crew was, but it definitely is. There's black people out there for sure.
That's funny. Yeah, they better than me.
Definitely better than me.
As soon as I would have seen that below zero, I would have been like, fuck no.
Like, yeah, you go ahead and get it, brother. Go ahead.
They got good jobs out there. So
they got great jobs. But if you really go back and look at them jobs, like, nigga, you got a risk of dying every other day.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Your chance of dying is like 85%.
They gonna pay you good now, though, for sure. But just know it's gonna come with some.
Bro, I heard it be like nighttime for like 3 months straight out there. I can't.
Oh yeah, definitely. What's it called? They be saying like it's only daytime for probably like 2-3 hours of the day, and then the rest of the day is dark.
Man, look, that shit would have a nigga depressed.
Oh, nigga, wake up,
that bitch, like, Lord,
damn, I missed the fucking daytime.
Is today the day?
Oh, can y'all imagine Jacksonville just be dark for 3 months?
Like,
fuck
no. I'd be in that house
robbed all the time.
Nefarious activities.
I'd be in that house 24/7.
It should be like Batman out there. Like,
You say you want to do the podcast? Yeah, pull up to the house. It's okay.
Niggas will be getting hit left and right for sure.
Definitely.
So you mentioned being on tour and such. Let's talk about that, man. Who you on tour with?
Oh, you know my boy Seddy Hendrinx. If you don't know Seddy, man, go ahead and tap in with my boy. Come on now.
Yes, sir.
Get with the program. He gonna be up next soon. I promise to you.
Yes, indeed. So tell us a little bit about it, man. How was the tour life for you?
Oh no, it was like a great experience. It's like something that I always dreamed of doing. Like, but now it's like you can actually see it and you can perfect it now. But it's reachable for people who want to do it. Like as long as you just keep going. I remember when I first started, I was just like, damn, I really want to be on that road. I can only imagine going city to city. And
right.
Yeah, now you finally get to do it. And then you really see it, and it really opens your eyes because there's so much out there that you can reach and do. And people got so many different jobs and all type of shit, and what they be telling you, what they do, what they life. And even when you go to some of those different little cities, they be like, you be looking around, you be like, damn, bro, people actually real deal have a whole daily basis life out here, like living day to day. And I was like, damn, I would never think live here. Type shit, but it's really a deal. Eye opener for real.
All right, so 2 questions in one. What's your favorite city to visit on the tour, and like what city showed y'all the most love?
It was a couple.
Also, throw some stories in there too. That won't get you in trouble.
Oh no. You know, I don't play them type of games. But I'm gonna say the best city I love going to would be from the tour. I would just say LA, just because it's always like a dream to just see how people really get to make it that far for real.
Yeah.
And see how people have their whole life set up and it's going great. They got big houses, all type of stuff. And it's like, dang, someone actually really reach this potential in their life to get to that position.
Yeah.
But with what? Damn, what happened? Oh, nah, that wasn't called. Yeah, we just ain't do the show in LA on some bullshit just cause it was a lot of heat. Niggas were trying, and it was during COVID, so really we were trying to squeeze in, trying to make a lot of things happen. But I feel like LA probably would have been our most turned show. But really, I don't know. Me personally, I like Raleigh. Raleigh, North Carolina. They just showed like the most. Every time we went out there. Every single time we do a show out there, it's nothing but love, for real. Like, and you can actually genuinely feel it, like, oh yeah, they fucking with us for real.
Yeah. They got a great music scene in that North Carolina area, especially in the Triangle. Shout out to them. A lot of great talent, you know what I mean? So yeah, I could imagine that being one of the better shows for sure.
Oh yeah, definitely. And what's it called? And it seemed like they're more accepting to exactly what's going on. Like,
I was just about to say that they're very open to like. Not to say underground, but independent, up and coming artists.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? I feel like they show just as much love to those artists as they would and do to some of the major artists. I ain't gonna say, everybody going up there and getting Drake type love, but you know what I mean? Like you definitely get a major support. Like that's one of those cities to where if you perform there, that shit will mentally boost you to keep going.
Oh,
you know
definitely.
what I mean? It's like, I did this, all right, cool, I can do more, you know?
Exactly. What's it called? Even when we was on the tour and we hit the stage, you just feel it. It's like, okay, cool, we in the building. They know us, and they feel like, okay, yeah, now we're comfortable. We can actually put on a good show, and they're gonna rock with us all the way through. They singing it, verse for verse, all type of shit. So it's like that interaction really is really what boosts you. Just like you said, it's like, yeah, it gives you that spark that to feel like, yeah, I'm still here with it.
Yeah.
Right. So like going on tour, like you just made being on tour sound fun as fuck. So like, what's the good things about being on tour, and like what's the bad things, if there is any bad things about being on tour?
It goes both ways. It goes both ways. But yeah, what's it called? I was on the road with my dog too, Chop. But I always start with the good things. The good things about it is just like you get to wake up. It's always a new face, new city. You get to learn something new. You get to do something new. You get to feel new in a different city and get to experience their culture type shit. And really, the only thing that was really bad about it is like he said, of course you on the road with people like you close with, so of course it's like we family on there. So of course when you with family, you always gonna argue, someone's gonna feel some type of way about something. Yeah. But it's really at the end of the day, we all got the same mission. We all know it's like, okay, cool. We know that if we keep pushing each other, we all gonna make it to that final goal for real.
Right.
But yeah, it's not really nothing too bad about it for real.
Nothing that will prevent you from.
Oh, definitely not. What's it called? Even all the little small things, like it just really just drive you like, okay, cool. What's it called? I just know the next tour is gonna be better. We already done learned that. We already done learn what was wrong with that. Cool. We done chopped that up. Cool. We got past that. Let's build.
All right. So on tour, what's your favorite song to perform?
Oh, it's here. What's it called? If you talking about from Said, or are you talking? Oh, okay.
We're going to give him some, you know what I'm saying? Give him his flowers and whatnot while you
definitely. What's it called? My favorite a song from his set, I want to say Low Key. Now, Low Key always going to be one of my favorites just because it's just how that bit hit. Like, it's always going, them 808s hitting on that bit. It just sounds great. And then my second one, hands down.
Okay.
Just because how you coming on that beat, he's talking his shit. Let them people know exactly what his standpoint is in the game and how you coming. And how you want people to feel about him.
Yeah.
I ain't never seen Sed perform before, but like my favorite song from him is Dickie Suits with the V-Lone.
Oh, okay. Dickie's and V-Lone.
That shit's so hard.
He performed that?
I know. What's it called? It's so crazy. When we first started doing shows, that used to be one of his, I think he used to come out to that song.
Oh, okay. That's
yeah. So
I play 904 once a month. You know,
he said once a month, just to let me know where I'm at.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like I let that bitch bang. That's like my anthem. You know what I'm saying?
What's it called? And I be telling her, I'm like, bro, Sed got some great anthems from bangers, and it's gonna really hit home when you really dig deep into his music for real. Especially from Jacksonville, like he's doing his thing for real. And I really like when it comes down to like music and shit like that. Like I feel like I do have a great ear for it. So like when I really be hearing Sed music, I can hear the diversity between a lot of people who are coming up in the game for real. And he really stands out. He gives me like a Kanye or a Drake vibe type thing, or like even bigger for real, like a J. Cole, just because how he pinpoints himself away from everything, but he can also come on that mic and let you know exactly how you're coming for real.
All right. So from a DJ standpoint, how do you feel it is like? Let me reverse it a little bit. Ask it another way. How important is a DJ in an artist set?
Oh,
when they're performing.
Oh man, I forgot who we was at the studio. We had a whole argument about this. I seen one of these people go on stage without a DJ. I'm not gonna name the artist, but I seen him go on stage without a DJ, and I was like, wow, look at him. I always feel like a DJ is always going to be that person who elevates artists, and like no matter what, when you go on that stage, that's what he's there for. He's supposed to help you boost up the encouragement and also fill in those little empty pockets. If you feel like you can, as an artist, not every artist feels as confident on that stage as you think they do. Like they feel like He-Man in the booth because it just be them. But when it goes to that stage, you see thousands of people. Sometimes you do need that help. And some artists feel like, okay, cool, I don't need it. I just need a band, and that's cool. But I always feel like that DJ is always a great asset to you, just because it adds that flavor to you. Flavor to your set. Like that DJ can also spice it up for real.
Right.
Especially if he knows what he's doing for real. Like the intros, the outros. Yeah. Make sure that he's reiterating that make sure people follow you. All those little shit. Man, it really matters.
Yeah. Sure. So ad libs, all that.
You feel me? Sometimes an artist might go out there, he's out of breath. and now he just got to stand there because he ain't got no DJ. He just got to stand there, take water, and now people are like, damn, this nigga just came up on stage and lollygagged up this bitch. But really, nigga ain't got no DJs to fill in those blanks. So it's really, you can see when it counts for real.
When you on stage, do you like ever improvise anything? Like,
oh, definitely.
You just like feel a mood and you like, all right, I'm about to switch shit up.
I don't know. Well, I don't really go out off of my mood. It's really mostly Sid. So Sid, we might do some more intimate shows where people actually know him for real. So he'll be like, shit, what y'all want to hear? And then so he'll take someone who'll shout something out from the crowd and we'll go like just like that. So it really just depends on him. Like I might feel like I'll be like, you know what? If he might miss a step or something like that, I'll reiterate what we're supposed to do or something like that in a nice fashion. So he get it and he'll be like, okay, yeah, let's go this way. Fuck that. It's really, again, goes back to having that great coordination with the DJ for real.
That's what's up. I didn't want to step on it. I thought you had a question.
Oh yeah, man. So what is some of the how do I put this? What's some advice that you would give to up and coming DJs?
That's a good question.
Because we don't have many DJs on. I definitely would like to get your perspective on that.
Man, just keep going. That's all it is. Just keep going. Bro, I can't even tell you how many times I sat there in my car and looked at myself and was like, bro, this ain't for me. Like, I'm not even from this city, so like, I don't got no family here, nothing. So really, I gotta go twice as hard than the average DJ who cousin or auntie might run the whole Vice Star Arena or wherever it may be. I just know I just gotta go twice as hard or wherever it may be. But really, I just sit down and tell them like, yeah, bro, you got this, bro. Just keep going. Yeah. No matter what nobody says to you, just put your face out there. Sometimes you may have to do that free shit. That's what a lot of people fear to do. Yeah. That free shit. That's where they'll be like, oh yeah, bro, I don't want to do it because I'm not getting paid this, that, and third. But there's a lot of things that a lot of people don't know, that a lot of these big DJs take that zero check just to get that plus up, just to get in that position. Is what you're gonna do in that position that's gonna really
bring the money,
elevate you after that. Because I can do a free show right here and I get seen by thousands of people, but now one of those 1,000 people want to pay me $1,000, and he might want to pay that bit every single week now. So now it's really just, when it come back down to it, you just got to keep going. It's just the grind of it. Like, you're going to have ups, you're going to have downs. That's with everything. They're going to tell you, yeah, bro, you got to stay consistent and just want to be hungry with it. Yeah. Come up with new ways. Be different. Just make your mark in the game. Like, that's all they want you to do.
Yeah, that go with a lot of things. Everybody just think you just got to get paid out the gate. Sometimes it take niggas like years. They got to do shit for free for years before you finally get that check. So.
Bro, when I first started, I was doing house parties back to back, and I was telling people, yeah, bro, just tell me when you need a DJ. Whenever you throw anything, I'm there. Yeah. That's all I want. Just call me. I'm coming with my little board or just my computer. I'm pulling up and I'm trying to DJ in that bit. Right. I might not be raw, but I'm damn sure gonna be in that bit and people gonna know me. But that's literally all I had in my head. All I just wanted to do was DJ. Like, I come from a whole family of DJs. So when it came down to it, I'm just like, okay, cool. If I put my face in that position and they just keep seeing me, of course they're going to be like, oh, yeah, I know him. Just get him. Call him real quick and see if he want to come. Right. And then later on down the line, you get that one call and be like, hey, bro, just pull up. I got 150 for you real quick. Just to do a little something. Okay, cool. We start with 150. Now I'm finna build from 150 to 200. Now 200 to 250, to 250 to 300. So now it's really just an elevation thing and a mind thing too.
Gotcha.
All right. So since you came from a family of DJs, did like anybody in your family give you like any advice or anything?
It's so crazy because I want to say they didn't give me advice, but it was more like I was always into like promotion with like parties and stuff like that. So I started from there. So when I first came, I remember when we moved here, like my dad always had like this little turntable downstairs, and I always used to like just randomly just play with it. And he like has this, back in Toronto, he has like this really big room just full of records. Like him and his brother collected from years. So it's like they both was deep down into DJ. They got a whole DJ set up in the garage, everything. But when we moved here, one day he was just on the computer just playing around with I think it was like virtual DJ. And I came in the room and I was like, damn, where you got that from? He was just like, oh yeah, you can download it. It's free. Just mess around with it. So literally that day, I literally went up to my room, downloaded on my old. It was like an old computer. I downloaded on the old computer, and I literally just started playing with it. Just downloaded all the songs that I like, and it came with like air horns and all that shit like that. So my boys was always known for just throwing like little parties and shit like that. So one night I was like, y'all boys, shit, let me go come up here and DJ type shit. And literally, I'm up there with a speaker, like a surround sound speaker, like with a DVD player. Like, you know how you hook it up to your TV? I hooked it up to my computer, like through an aux cord. I had like the little surround sound speaker, and then I just had a computer sitting on top of it. And that's it. No turntables, nothing.
Yeah, it turned up though.
Oh yeah, definitely. What's it called? And it really just started from there. And then what's it called? Going back to like my people, like even my uncle, he used to do like little house parties and tours, and my dad used to tell me all the time, your uncle, he used to help pick my crates up and bring it into the parties, but with like advice and everything, they really didn't kind of push me to DJ or anything. They used to always hit me with you think you can support yourself with that?
Yeah.
But that what's it called? But it's always that, taking that from that, it's just like, okay, cool. That means I'm gonna show you I can support myself from that. And really, still here with it. You feel me? So
right.
I didn't really get too much, but it's really the drive and seeing their love for it, and now they seeing what I do with it now. They like, oh yeah, okay, cool. Like I just DJed my sister's wedding, and I never would have even imagined or thought I would have did that. And then even my dad, that's literally the first time he's ever heard me DJ. He's the whole time looking at me like, well, what the hell?
Yeah.
Every time I play like an old school track, he come up to me, boy, what you know about that? I'm like, man, come on now, I'm in the game now. Come on, don't do me like that.
So do you crate dig or you keep everything digital?
Oh no, I literally have crates, but I also just, my favorite thing is I go through my whole like library. So I'll probably go through it like from start to bottom, just going up, building up like momentum, first layer, second layer, third layer, fourth layer. But really, I if I feel like a mood, like say someone come up to the DJ booth, I'm like, hey man, go into like a reggae set real quick. I just go to reggae set from where I'm at, like basically riding like BPM wise. And I'll be like, okay, cool. I'm gonna just start it right here. Go into a little reggae set. So it's really like, it's kind of in between what I be doing. It's just, I don't really have like a favor or anything like that.
Yeah.
So,
what's some of your favorite records personally, or genres of music? That'll be easier. So, what's some of your favorite genres?
Nah, I ain't gonna count. Real deal like reggae. Yeah, reggae for sure. I ain't gonna count. I have a real new found love for that New York drill music. I ain't gonna count to you. For real. I really do have a new love for it. Just cause like the bounce of it, you can really just throw it in there. And there's always people from like, it seems like there's always people from New York or around that area who's in the club at the moment, and I'll throw it on and it'll low key turn it up real quick. So, but I can mainly say reggae for sure, because that's always a great go to get the party moving, or your New York. It's just a little random.
Right.
All right. You play Dreams and Nightmares?
Oh, definitely. Come on now. I'm throwing that in there. Come on now. I'm just throwing out like the most random.
He say I gotta mark it off the checklist.
You feel me? I go down the list. I'm like, yeah, I gotta throw him in there. Just let him know where I came from. You feel me? Right. That song gonna hit home every single time. I think we were just talking about some shit like that. It was like, what's the top 10 songs that you really play that just know the club gonna go crazy? We were saying Dreams and Nightmares or some shit like that.
I feel like you can't mess with that shit like anytime.
Oh, what? That bitch gonna hit every time you gonna talk and shit. And it feels like everybody can relate. That's all it is.
How many years are we going on now with that record? It's gotta be what, 6?
Gotta be close to 10.
I was just about to say 10? It's definitely close to 10.
It's definitely, about 2013.
Definitely close to 10 for sure.
So that's crazy.
Shit been going for a minute.
And Finito too. No, I ain't gonna count that Finito shit. That's gonna be a forever banger. Nardo coming up. What's it called? That Who Won't Smoke? I feel like that's gonna be one of them tracks that's probably gonna last too for a long time.
Yeah,
I could definitely see that.
Just because how that bit knocking. I ain't gonna count that bit. Nah, I just said that's why I said Finito. What's it called before that one? But
Finito.
I'm trying to think what other one. Kodak got some good ones too. Skrilla.
Man, Kodak.
Hey,
Hey.
And No Flocking.
yeah, No Flocking, yeah.
Yeah, No Flocking definitely gonna be one that'll be around for a good little while. That probably got another decade on it for real.
Yeah, for sure.
And it mixed well too. What's it called? With the cultures.
Yeah, I was gonna say with damn near anything. I was surprised by his last album, just how many like hit worthy records he had on that one.
What, with Kodak?
Yeah.
Oh, definitely. I ain't gonna cap to you. A lot of people be sleep on Kodak. Like, just cause of the little shit he be doing, but I ain't gonna cap to you. Kodak be coming on a whole different versatility. It's about versatility. That's why I be telling niggas when it come down to artists. It's not about like what you say. Well, it do matter what you say, and I ain't gonna say that, but it's really just how you gonna paint that picture for people and see it, make it feel like how you coming from. Like every time we hear a Kodak track, it feel like I'm in Florida. No matter where it is, no matter what track you on, I'm gonna feel like, oh yeah, I'm on the beach with Kodak. No matter if he's in New York or he in LA, I feel like, okay, when he hop on that track, here come Florida. I feel it.
So you feel like Kodak aside, do you feel like Finito and like songs like that get the most reactions?
Definitely, yeah. Like you can definitely feel it. If I play Finito right now in the club, like, and there's at least 200 people in that bit, at least 199 is gonna turn up. At least, because I don't know, it's just they just got a well cultured track. It just it mixed through all the cultures. So that's all it takes really to get that top banger for real in the club. As long as them 808s knocking in that thing, and you're really saying, oh, I wouldn't say really saying something, but as long as it got a good bounce to it.
I'm gonna blow New Jersey up.
Yeah.
Everybody love that part right there. Even if you never been to New Jersey. Like,
Niggas in New Jersey like, what the hell we did? That nigga said for Chicago, I'm finna come blow New Jersey up.
Blow New Jersey up. I was like, damn.
That was a hard bar though.
Hey, go cat to you, random, but hey, you said something with that one, gangster.
Yeah, nah, so that's dope. I mean, tell us more just about your DJing experience. How did you end up meeting Seddy?
Shit, I met Sed a long time ago. Well, not really a long time ago. We was in high school. I used to see him at Regency Mall all the fucking time, randomly. Like, and I remember it was like one random moment when he came up to me and he said something about my fit. He was like, "Oh yeah, that bit hard, bro." I'm like, bro, what I got on is nothing. I thought he was playing type shit.
Yeah.
But then like later on after high school type shit, I seen him, like I used to see him all the time, like from like the studio or whatever like maybe. But we actually met up like before I used to see him at the studio. We met up at like a random house party. And I was in the living room. He pulled up in there and he was like, "Hey, cuz, I'm finna start rapping, bro. I really did want you to help me type shit." Yeah. I was like, "Damn, I just started DJing." Yeah. So shit, I'm really gonna help push your shit for real. So literally after that moment, I used to see him all the time, like at little different studios and shit like that. And he used to tell me, "Hey, cuz, pull up on me. What's it called? I'm finna go record at the studio. I just want you to hear what I think," type shit. And we also had like a couple other homeboys that who were rapping and shit like that. So they used to do songs and all type of shit. And we used to also have like this little house over there on Smith Street. And we used to wake up like down there every single morning. These boys used to be in that bit faithfully every morning till late at night. What was it called? Just rapping for real. So that shit was the real deal. Like that shit was crazy. Thinking back to that shit for real.
Yeah, I bet you seen some legendary moments on the.
Oh no, what's it called? That's what I be telling people. Like when I be real deal telling like where we came from type shit, I be showing them like, bro, niggas started in the fucking kitchen type shit.
And y'all started literally at the same time.
You feel me?
Come up at the same time.
Yeah. Niggas started, what's it called? Niggas was recording in the kitchen and basically anywhere they could get in and fit in. Niggas was trying to record. And then what's it called? Also, my homeboy over there at FMG, them boys had he built like a whole little studio out his mom's house. So niggas used to pull up over there and record. And what's it called? He really helped them boys develop their sound and really get right for real. So it's like a whole net full of people really kind of pushed up all at the same time type shit.
Yeah. Nah, man, that's dope. That's a great success story because it's amazing to see what you and Seddy have accomplished, you know, where y'all are at. It definitely it's inspiring, you know, so.
Oh, yeah, yes, sir.
Hey, we slipping. We like 30 minutes in. You ain't even explain your DJ name.
Oh, okay.
That should be like one of the first questions.
No, what's it called?
I'm tripping.
No, what's it called? So DJ HiRihanna, I don't know if you know it, but it came from a BET cipher. So back in the G, I used to sell shoes and shit like that. I don't sell as many shoes as I used to, but I'm real big on sneakers and shit like that. Yeah. But back in the day, you used to take pictures of your shoes and whatever like that. And we used to have like different little Facebook groups where we would sell shoes and shit in. So literally, I needed like a watermark or something like so because people used to steal your pictures of your shoes. Like if your shit was clean as fuck, someone might try to steal your shit and try to post it as their what you wear today type shit. Right. And you be like, wow, what the fuck? Like some weird shit. Yeah. But so basically what we used to do is get like little watermarks and put them in like the corner of the picture. So like, okay, yeah, for sure that's mine. But I just needed one and I was like, damn, I need something that's gonna be like catchy, but I don't know like a picture or whatever it might be. I don't know how to do it. I don't know. But it was just one day it was BET Awards. It came on and the dude Royce the 5'9", he was in the Cypher.
Oh yeah, the Slaughter Gang.
Yes sir. And he just randomly said it. He was like something HiRihanna.
Oh yeah, he was doing everybody like HiRihanna. Yeah, you feel me? Yeah, I remember that.
And then at the end he was like bye Rihanna. But literally that's where I got that shit from. So I literally that night I heard it. The next day I woke up, made a hoodie, and I started putting it on literally every single one of my shoe pictures. So literally, I was just known for HiRihanna at the end of the pictures. Yeah, it just started from shoes, really, and then I really built up to be a DJ. It was so crazy because at first that nigga didn't even have like no thing of DJing. It was really just all shoes. Like I'm just putting it in there just to make sure people don't steal my pictures. I just want HiRihanna on the end of the picture. Like,
that's dope.
Yeah, don't take my shit, bro. And then they'll be like, because at the end of the day, a nigga will take that shit, be like, damn, HiRihanna, what does that mean? It's like, exactly, nigga. What does it mean, for real? But yeah, it really just developed from that simple shit, for real.
Well, you crushed when she got pregnant?
Oh, no, okay. I might have to have a couple words with ASAP later on down the line.
Man, I see that nigga. We gonna squabble.
That's really what it was gonna be. I was gonna come to it like calmly, but
one way for sure to take a woman.
I was definitely gonna walk up whispering.
A man ain't shit.
I was gonna have to whisper in that ear, hey brother, listen, you got me so fucked up right now. You don't even know it.
I put the paws on that nigga. You know what I'm saying?
That nigga gonna turn around and put that nigga right there in the headlock.
Put that nigga in a torture rack.
You feel me? I mean, on that nigga ass. I said, hey, cuz you ain't even have to do that, bro.
Y'all had to have run into that nigga at Rolling Loud or something.
Hell nah, not yet. Hey, brother, I'm on your ass. I hope Rihanna with you. This shit gonna get awkward, real awkward, for real. But yeah, man, I'm on dog ass though. I ain't gonna count. He got me fucked up for real. That's my little lady. And it's so crazy because one of the other reasons why I named myself was HiRihanna is because my mom's from Barbados.
Oh, word.
Yeah, the same place she from. So,
okay, so you felt like y'all had a little connection.
Yeah, connection over now. Okay. Because you had the child, but it's okay. It's still DJ HiRihanna. For right now,
she just doing a little cheating, bro. She'll be back.
It's okay. It's okay.
Shit, I play
just a little baby.
I ain't never had nothing against a stepdaddy. You feel me? You feel me?
Stepdaddy.
What is it? I'm not the stepdaddy. I'm the dad that stepped up.
Yeah. That's definitely for real. Hey, brother, don't be mad at me. Hate the game, brother. I'm just here to support.
I'll be like, ASAP, son. Do you want braids or your haircut today?
I'll make sure he gets some dreads. My brother then switched over, as you see.
So since you was just talking about sneakers and shit, man, let's talk about the clothing line, Kreep.
Oh yes, sir, yes, sir.
How you got into that?
Shit, I always wanted to have like a clothing line back when I was a kid, for real. And I used to tell, that was like one of my things. Like I was really big into fashion, for real. And I used to tell my mom like I want to have a clothing line, and she used to hit me with you know how to sew? I'm like, nah. She was like, well, if you want to have a clothing line, you got to sew. And I'm like, nah, okay, I ain't gonna sit here and learn how to sew. Especially when you're young, you don't even feel like that's for you. So just like, okay, cool, fuck it. I'm just gonna throw it away. But at the same time, I'm still gonna have that vision. But I used to have I still have it to this day. This notebook. I used to sketch up different little drawings of what I wanted my clothing line to be. It used to be called Swag Skills. And really, what's it called? I was like, okay, cool. I want my belts to look like this, my shoes to look like this, and my shirts to look like this. But later on down the line, I was like, especially when COVID hit, I was just like, damn, I really want to have that second, or not really a second source of income. I want to do something that I love and have a passion for, but I never got to do it for real. And I was like, my clothing line, of course, I can do it right now. I just need a name and see what I can roll with it. So and the nigga came up with Kreep. And it's not really like something negative or anything like that. It was just really just going through what I was going through during my time. I just, again, not being from here, you don't know who's for you. You don't know who's really going to support you. You don't know who's really going to stab you in the back, all type of different shit. So really, Kreep really stands for knowing real, exposes every personality. You just got to know who you surround yourself with, positive, negative, whatever it may be. So it's really just, I want to surround myself with people who want to see me win and want to show genuine love for real, for real. So even when you put on Kreep, people look at him like, damn, bro, what the hell? You got Kreep on. But at the same time, it really stands for something. When you tell people, they're like, oh, shit, damn, it really hits home. Because you got to watch your surroundings for real, for real. Yeah. You don't know who's out here to get you. You don't know who's ready to steer you to evil, all type of different little shit. So it's really just an eye-opener for real, especially when people look at it. Like, that's why I try to make all the designs more vibrant and bright, or even not so much more toward death, but it's really supposed to be for awareness to get away from that death. Yeah. For real.
Okay. So, as far as the designs and shit, do you, like, come up with that?
Yeah, what's it called? A lot of the designs is really just... really come from the heart. I ain't gonna count to you. I really just be thinking, I'm like, I'll see random shit and I'm like, damn, I want a t-shirt like this, but I'm gonna add this little sway to it.
Yeah. I seen this one hard.
Oh yeah, what's it called? Yeah, that's one of my favorite ones. I ain't gonna count the Stay Dangerous one. But
like a fire rug.
Oh, definitely. I ain't gonna count to you. But when I first with that one, I really came up with that bit from my dog Jesse, Almost Dead Yet. And really, he used to draw like different little drawings for me back in the day, just like little different sketches. And he's really talented. He was just like, yeah, bro, I just want to shoot you this. I used to have like little concerts I used to do, and he used to like draw me with like a skeleton version of me with like maybe the artist that's coming just for something to post. Yeah. And you just really just showing love. So I remember when I was first from the start, I was just like, bro, I need to hit dog up and see if he can really help me put that bit together for real, or at least have like a vision so he can like draw it out. So he drew out like the little first one with the cub. I forgot what picture I sent him, or he was just going through like the people who was around type shit. And it might be even me. It might be, I think, what's it called? It was a picture of me, Seddy, and Chop. When I sent it to him, I was like, I don't know. I just wanted something that kind of represents us type shit. And he was like, okay, I got the perfect thing. So literally drew something up. He sent me the first design. I'm like, oh damn, this be hard as fuck. And I started showing like the people who I was around. They was like, oh shit, boy, this be hard as fuck. You need to put that bit on the tee. So it really started from there. And I was like, okay, I got somewhere to start with. Now I need to build like this and on this level. So it's really been a process too. It's a learning experience. And it's just something, again, you just got to take it day by day. You can't really rush through it.
What's the hardest part about having the brand?
Oh man, I ain't gonna. It's not really. You would think the hardest part about getting the brand is the support, but it's really just staying focused and staying consistent for real. Yeah. And because a lot of things can deter you when it comes to that. On that aspect, you got to learn the business. You got on the aspect. It's not all about the designs. It's about the. You got to know how to market your shit. But when you get down to it, people think it's gonna be easy for real.
Yeah, nah.
And they think it's like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna slap my logo on the t-shirt and that's about it. No, no, cool. And then what's it called? When they do it, they're like, cool, I made my money. Now what? You gotta put that same money you just made back in to get some new shit. So really, it's like when you first keep going, you're not really making money for real. You really kind of just elevating. That's it. You got the same money. You might plus up a little bit, and if you know how to save your money and put this to the side, okay, cool, I'm gonna say this, but in my head, when you really do that, you're really just taking that same money and putting it into another thing, because you might want to start with a shirt, and then you take that money you done made X amount of dollars on from the shirts, and then you be like, shit, now I want to restock because people are still asking for those same shirts. Now I got to restock, and now shit, I want to drop a hat with it.
Yeah.
So now I got to drop a hat with it. Now I got to take that money that I made with that to buy the hats. So really, it's the recycling money. It's like, when is the end goal? Like, but it's not no end goal. You got to keep going. If that's really your passion, you're gonna see it for real.
Yeah.
How do you do your orders? Do you like print them all? You do like pre-orders, or you do like you print them all, print a bunch at once?
When I first started, I did pre-orders. Like, I didn't even know what to do. Like, I remember I sat there on my computer in like my friend's Airbnb, and I was like, bro, I think I'm gonna just drop my shit today. Fuck it, I'm gonna just do pre-orders. And I just literally just posted what the hoodie looked like, and I literally got hella pre-orders that day. And it kind of worried me because I'm like, oh, fuck. This shit actually came through.
Right.
So I'm like, okay, cool. What am I going to do with it? So I literally found someone who can make the things. And when I went to them, the first time, they actually fucked my hoodies up. So now I'm like, fuck, I just took these people money. They just messed these hoodies up. And now these people telling me they not going to fix them. So now I'm definitely worried. So I'm like, okay, cool. What am I going to do now? So basically I started talking to people. I explained what was going on, everything. And dog actually ended up kind of fixed the hoodies for me.
A lot of people understand.
You feel me? I'm like, bro, I'm showing them. I'm like, bro, this is how many pre-orders I got, bro. Like, come on, bro, please work with me.
That's the best way to do it. A lot of people, when they fuck up, they like to hide it. They like
you feel me?
I'm about to duck off the internet for a little bit. Nah, just tell the people, you got some shit going. Give me a couple weeks.
You feel me?
Because a lot of times when you put the order in with the shirt pressing people, it be taking them like, they got something to do. They be taking them a long ass time to get to the shit.
And people don't even you understand that. I'll be like, bro. You be like, bro, I know you got a t-shirt on you. I'm like, bro, you don't even understand. I gotta order 15 shirts first. Yeah. Just 15 because you just want one. Remember this. Right. I gotta order the 15. When I put that order in, dog got about 300 other orders apparently back there. Right. And now my shit, these 15 shirts that I probably could have did by myself, these 15 shirts is gonna take a week and a half.
Yeah.
For no reason. And then sometimes, like, what's it called? But really, what trips you out is when you actually learn the game and you see what they're doing and you go in there and you're like, damn, bro, you really just took a week and a half for a shirt that you could have did within minutes and knocked it out right then and there.
Yeah.
Like
they be pressing them shits up quick as fuck. I'm like, God damn, you could do my shit today, but
bro, what's it called?
I was trying.
I literally when I got those first orders out, I literally stopped my pre-orders and I literally learned how to actually do the hoodies by myself. I was like, okay, cool. This is what they're doing. I literally started making the hoodies within probably one day. Not even one day. I was making hoodies. I was probably making like 30 to 40 hoodies within 3-4 hours. And I'm like, okay, y'all boys bullshit with me. Yeah. So it's really just dealing with that. It's like, okay, cool. And now I got to accept that I know what the boys doing. Cool. But I just got to play the weight game unless I'm really just going to full throttle do it by myself. You feel me? But that's really what keeps that strive going. Like, okay, cool. I can't do it by myself right now, but I'm gonna push to that limit. I'm like, cool. Now when I get to that level where I'm by myself now, and you boys see me, now you understand. Like, cool. I'm gonna show you guys exactly how this is supposed to work for real. So it's really just a building game for real. And that's what makes you feel good in the corporate world too when you grow up, because when people see you at the bottom and they look at you at the bottom, they're like, okay, cool, he's gonna be at the bottom. But then when you start coming around and then you start making your way around them, and especially if you're in the same city as them and they see your stuff all over the place, now it's like, oh damn, dog real did have something going, and now he's going up for real, and he's gonna keep coming. And they want you to. A lot of the people want you to fail for real, and they're not gonna tell you. They're gonna sit there and smile in their face. They're gonna give you whatever they feel like they can give you just to get you out their face for that moment. But it comes back down to, okay, cool. I just see the real in you. Cool. I'm gonna play my part. I'm gonna do my good business, and I'm gonna take my business elsewhere, or try to build it by myself for real.
Yeah.
So what you got coming up with the Kreep Klothing?
Oh man, a lot of designs. Like right now, I was in my little wait period because it was like my little birthday month. But I really took this month to really focus on starting new designs and seeing exactly where I want to go, take the brand onto the next level. But I definitely have tons and tons and tons of pieces in the clip ready to go at any moment. For real. It's crazy how many pieces I really got just sitting in the vault for real. But you see my dog laughing. You know it. Yeah, my dog know it. I come to him every single day. I'm like, hey, Kel, what you think about this? What you think about this, bro? What you think about this? You think this is going to go? Ooh, boy, that be a dumb hard every single time. So I already know, like, I just got to be patient with it. That's the biggest thing in it. You feel me? Like, a lot of people feel like, oh, yeah, I got to step on the game right now. I'm going to just drop everything I got right now, and I'm going to let these people know exactly how I'm coming. And really, it's not even about these people. Is really about just you. Just focus on you, brother. You gonna make it. And that's why I always gotta tell myself, don't look this way with this brand or this way with this brand. Just focus on you and just keep going straight, because at the end of the day, it's your race.
Yeah. I notice a lot of the time with the clothing lines on the come up, you gotta like kind of like drop your shit in seasons. I be getting kind of discouraged because we drop shit for our clothing brand too, and I follow market. They used to be Chinatown Marketplace.
Oh yeah, it's so crazy. I had their shirt on. You remember the shirt I just showed you? The two shirts I just bought. They were Chinatown Market.
So I would follow their IG, like they drop shit like every week, and I'd be like, God damn.
Yeah.
But it's just because they built up to that system.
Yeah.
That's all it is. Like that's what the shit that be discouraging people. Like they're like, God damn, this nigga dropping every week, and he hitting every time.
They do collabs like every Saturday when I go on their IG, they doing a collab with somebody. They were like, God damn.
You feel me?
But that's just they built their name on, so that's what they got to do that.
And then what's it called? The crazy part about it is like when you look into like the clothing game. A lot of these people are using the same things that you're using, and they just won't tell you.
Yeah.
And you think, and a lot of people overlook it and overthink it. They're like, damn, I need to get this type of T-shirt, when really they're using the same T-shirt that you're using that you have on your back right now.
Yep.
You feel me? And they're just not saying anything about it. They're just moving along.
Yeah, you just take the tag off the shit.
You feel me? And that's all it be. And people be using Gildan tees, all type of shit, and they be selling it at $60 to $100 to $150. I done seen a Gildan T-shirt for $200.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And people paying it, and they don't even know. But then they'll go back to like a local person and be like, "Oh damn, bro, you're using Gildan, bro. I can't fuck with that shit." I said, "Bro, you have a $200 Gildan shirt on right now. Come on now, like." But it's just really just staying focused and building on what you got for real, like. Whatever design that you have is literally perfect. Somebody in this world is gonna like it. People buy clothes regardless. If everybody in this bit right now has on clothes and they had to pay for that shit some type of way, and whether you didn't pay for it, somebody before you pay for that bit,
right.
Somebody has to put your shit on. Whether your shit hard as fuck or whether it's simple, whether it's the most complex thing, they gotta put that. Somebody gotta put it on. So it's really just about again finding your markets, finding your lane, staying in your lane, marketing those people who are real deal showing your love for real, because those are people who are gonna put you in your $1 million bracket. Because you know like. Not everybody's gonna like a T-shirt like this and want a big ass dog on the front. They might want just some simple one little thing right here, and that's what they're gonna rock. But I might not even got that in my lineup because I don't even like shit like that. That's just me, because now I just lost a percentage of my customers. But the next person might like might got some shit like that going on. So it's really just finding your market really and just sticking in it and just going hard in that bit for real.
Yeah. So back to the music. So you drop mixtapes and shit.
Yes, sir.
Is there a way that like artists can like submit music? Do you take any submissions?
Oh yeah, what's it called? I just started. So my last 3 tapes, I kind of put them out there more for like an awakening. Like this is what I want to start doing. Damn near every single month, I'm gonna drop a tape just to help people put their music out, branch out, have an actual different avenue that you really don't even got paid that much to get onto. So, but yeah, if you really want to get on that bit, you can DM me, and I'm definitely gonna let you know exactly what's going on. I'm gonna actually offer you different little packages, all type of different little shit, so you can be like, okay, cool, I can market myself this way. And I be telling people when if we do business or whatever it may be, I'm like, bro, this is a great opportunity to just take a hold of it. That's it.
Yeah.
Right.
Like any opportunity that you put your money down toward is a great opportunity because you feel in your heart that, okay, this is going to improve me or it's going to better me. That's why you already went ahead and took that step to put your money up. Any single person who put their money up for anything, they believe, okay, yeah, this is what I'm getting. This is what I'm going to do. Yeah. That's what it is. I'm sticking firm with it. But what's it called? When you do shit like that, I be telling them, like, bro, take a hold of this. Whatever, do the extra shit that you feel like, because you feel like this is going to help you too. Like, don't put it all in my hands. That's why I be trying to explain to people. I'm like, okay, cool. We can move like this with it. We can do a drop. I want you to, if you do submit something, I want you to come up to the studio, do a drop for me, do a video drop. I want you to be vocal on your track. So when your track do come on that mixtape, they know what's it called. It was just you just threw your song on there, or whatever it may be. You actually coming on that bit wholeheartedly, like, okay, yeah, he's fucking with the tape. Oh, he's pushing his shit, and what's it called? He's promoting his shit. Okay, cool. That was money worth it right there. It's gonna build you, and it's gonna help me too, because when it come down to later on down the line, you pushing me, and the platform gets bigger, and now more people are viewing in, and that we got more people clicking in and looking on songs, and be like, okay, cool. All it takes is one person to come in there and look at the song and be like, okay, cool. I rock with this person. Where he at? They go DM me. Oh, yeah, he's right here. This is him.
All right.
So it's really, I just want it to be like a good open platform for everybody to reach out. Like, I might even reach out to a person and be like, bro, I fuck with your music hard as fuck, just me personally. And I don't want nothing from you. I just want to fuck with you and put you on here just so people can hear your shit. Like, I don't give a fuck what kind of views you got. I don't care what. I just fuck with you and your music, and I want to push it.
Yeah, if it's dope, it's dope.
You feel me? Like, but a lot of niggas ain't gonna do that. They're gonna try to get the dollar out of each and every person. I'm like, bro, you can't. I'm not here for that. Yeah. I'm really here to try to help every single person who really deal fuck with me and want to see me win. I want to see you win too, especially if I fuck with your music on that level. I be telling Chop all the time, bro. We here together, bro. I'm gonna push you all the way to the T, no matter what. As long as you going hard, I'm gonna be right there with you, bro. Because I believe in you. I actually listen to your music, and I will put I'll put any foot forward for you, for real.
Yeah. To the listeners, like, that's not tapped in, like, what's some of the projects he's dropping, where they can listen to him at?
Oh, live mixtapes. We live on live mixtape. Shout out my boy Pesh.
Big deal shit.
Yeah, you feel me? Shout out my boy Pesh. Over there at live mixtape, he put the whole thing together. Willie Joe, shout out my boy Willie Joe. He put that whole play together for me too, man. Put me in the dough for real. But live mixtapes, you need to tap in. What's it called? A lot of these artists now, they ain't gonna tell you, but a lot of their songs got popping on live mixtapes. It's coming back now, so we're gonna go ahead and get that bit going for real. So take advantage for real.
And what's the titles of the mixtapes they can search?
Okay, so far we got the first one I dropped was Blessed by Said. That's probably gonna be one of my favorite like series on that vid.
I saw that.
What's it called? It's gonna be a lot of Seds. We gonna start throwing like exclusive tracks on those. So when he wants to drop or something like that, we can just throw it on there and then like, okay, bro, go tap into the mixtape. There's a couple unreleased Sed songs on there.
Right.
But that's one of them. The second one was the Duval got something to say. Yeah. So I'm working on volume 2 right now. But the first one, that bit definitely got hella love for real. So that's why I was like, I really want to continue, especially growing from where we at for real. We don't really have no solidified. We have a music scene now, but it really wasn't always solidified for real. So that's where I really was like, okay, I got to tap into Duval, and whoever wants to reach out and really push through Duval, then yeah, of course, I'm definitely here to help. I'm DJ for a reason. I'm here to spin tracks and help you win and get to that next level for real. Right. But the third one was the female, that Florida female flow.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So it's basically all the Florida females. I put them all on the same mixtape.
Right.
I'm gonna start doing that too. So every time some more females drop, I'm throwing them on that all female Florida tape. But I really want to take it to like a branch of where I'm doing like North Carolina or Atlanta but I just got to see exactly how I want to diversify it basically.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm really excited about them for real.
You do a Memphis one.
Oh yeah, you feel me? What's it called? And them boys in Memphis be going on a whole different flow for real.
Yeah, they going crazy right now.
Yeah, they tapped in crazy. So you had any more questions?
Nah, man, I think that's it for me.
All right. So guess we're gonna wrap this up. This was really good, man.
Oh yes, sir.
This
Yes,
is
sir.
great
Yes,
interview.
I'm doing this episode. I learned a lot.
Yes, sir.
For sure.
Now,
So-
what's it called? This bit definitely was a blessing, bro. For real. Y'all don't even understand.
All right, man. I'll let you plug everything so they tap into mixtapes. You said they could DM you, right?
Oh yeah,
Social
DM me.
media.
You already know what's going on. DJ HiRihanna, we in the building. Toronto, Canada, we coming home with it. Stand up. We came all the way to Jacksonville, Florida, and we finna take this shit over. I swear. But make sure you tap in with me for real.
Yes, sir. What's said next album? It's called
Well said. Oh yeah, what's it called? I can't even forget about my boy. We on the way to the top. Seddy Hendrinx. If you don't know, go tap in right now. Go online. Seddy Hendrinx. He's not gonna disappoint. I promise to you. Seddy Hendrinx. One more time for you, because I know you people a little ignorant. Let me tell you one more. I'm looking at the camera for you. Seddy Hendrinx. Don't be mad when he at the top of the charts. And you like, damn, bro. I thought I was just no. We been telling you for real. Seddy Hendrinx. Come on now.
Yes, sir. Y'all tap into that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
With all that said, we out.